I got one question. Are you ready to get dragged? On behalf of Spirit and myself, I'd like to welcome you to your Sunday service, soul food, spiritual tea, and spanking with Lady Speech, aka the Speak and Spank. Welcome to the Speak and Spank, y'all. I am your host. I am your high priest, your high priestess, your shaman, your reverend. Yes, an actual ordained reverend. I am your guide. I am your motivational dominatrix. I'm your favorite auntie uncle. I'm your favorite pirate captain. I'm your favorite goddess king. Lady Speech in the place to be. Good morning, good evening, good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, good middle of the night, good wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Rebel. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Allison. Hello, Thimper. Hello, Christina. Hello, Farah. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Raw Flow Energy. Hello, Heavenly Carter. Hello, Wisdom. Notification gang, gang. Hello, Dane. Hello, Varia. Hello, Lady Small. Good morning, Kit. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, you beautiful people. It is good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Happy Lunar New Year, baby. Happy New Year to you. It's going to be a good one. Buckle up, buttercups, because we're going to go on a ride today. When I say this one is coming in hot, I mean this one's coming in hot. So go and get your comfort items. This one's coming in hot. So go and get your comfort items. And it's the Lunar New Year, too. We've got a cosmic connection to it. Welcome to the year of the water rabbit, or welcome to the year of the water rabbit. So, you OGs know what to do. First and foremost, if you're an OG here, if you're not new to this, you're true to this, you've been to more than 3 readings, you supported me over the years, you've been here before, you consume my content, you know what to do. Before I even say it, you know what to do. Put them blue or purple hearts in the comments. Put them butterflies in the comments. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. You know what to do, and I love to see it. Ooh, it makes me feel so happy. All those blues, those purples, those butterflies. If you are new here, if you are just stumbling into this live, this reading, you're like, I don't even know. Spirit sent me. Who sent you? Who are you? You are bald. You got a star snugget going on. And did you say a spiritual spanking? Yes, if you are new here. It's okay. Welcome, darling. We've all been new to something. If you are a freshman, you've only seen one reading, you just stumbled into this place, put a caterpillar in the comments or put a yellow. Put a yellow or a green heart in the comments as well. So many OGs in the building. Now I'm going to break it down for all of you who are new here. For those of you who are OGs, you know this is your time to go get your water. You know this is the time to go get your comfort items, your soft things. Go use the restroom. Go get your earbuds. Go do what you need to do. Set yourself up. Get your notebooks. Do what you have to do to get comfortable, okay? For you new people, let me explain what's going on. This is a reading, a divination. I'm going to drag you for the filth. I'm going to drag you in the name of betterment for yourself. The speak and spank. I'm going to speak. You're going to get spanked. There are a few elements to this divination, all right? Number one, I am always surrounded by so many good energies. Protected this one is. Protected this one is from the rooter to the tutor. 10,000 strong. And that's just on a low day. Okay. I'm talking Orisha. I'm talking Lawa. I'm talking spirit guides, guardian angels. I'm talking ancestors. But when I do these readings, I bring my rock friends. So first and foremost, I brought one of my white quartz crystal clusters, you know, on the natural side of things. She natural, baby. She natural. She got some sharp edges and some smooth edges too. I brought this is my Auralite 23, very magical stone. I'm actually gonna put this in my packet. I want this closer to me. This is my desert rose, part of the selenite family. Brought this one out to play today. And, you know, for the haters, because some people hate watch, folks. And just in case you're bringing that hating energy over here. I got some black tourmaline for you. Not today, Satan. You know, I also do my magic spells. It's not just about the rocks. You got to do a bunch of things. Anyway, those are my rock friends. Hey, hello, how you doing? All right, how you doing? Them is the rock friends. Let me introduce you to this thing right here, my box. Can I show you my box? My box of affirmation. My box of affirmation. OGs know what's up. This is a main character. It's a person. It's a co-host. It's an entity. It lives, it's alive, it talks crap to us. Okay, it knows, it sees the cards. I do the reading. Maybe that's the problem, because I pull the cards in front of the box, so the box be already knowing what's up, and then it just configures itself. Because watch what I'm gonna do. I do this every time. Go back and look at the footage. You know, we just gonna mix it up a little bit. You know, we're going to mix it up a little bit because this is a lot of affirmations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to pull at random from this box, you know. And we're going to do a call and response thing. I'm going to say the affirmation, then you're, oh God, if you know, affirmations are already falling out. We're going to do a call and response thing, okay? The box is going to beat you up in all the greatest ways ever. You've never gotten a beat down like this. It's you really do get beat up. You are beaten up. Like, you know, imagine you are like getting punched, but you're rising. That's the affirmation box experience. I think I'm gonna offer that as a service on my website. You know, do you want the affirmation box experience? And really, it's just me reading affirmations to you and just spanking you with them, and it just like it comes for our souls. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You know, the new people probably watching the comments like, what the hell is It's just a box of yeah, it's a box of sayings. It's a box of sayings, affirmations, song quotes. Quotes from the Bible, the Quran, parts from poems. It's a box of sayings. Main character ass. Anyway, that's the affirmation box. And next up is a divination. So, okay, cards, hello, tarot, magic, okay, hoodoo, voodoo, all that over here. Anyway, we are gonna do the oh my God, you know this deck. You know this deck. What is it? The Tazama. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. The Tazama deck. That's the Tazama African Tarot. We're doing that. We're doing the Ancestors and Angels deck. We're doing that. We are doing the Message from the Animal Guides deck. We're doing that. And we're doing the Carolyn Myss deck. We're doing that, okay? Of course, as always, I'm going to list these in the description of the video when it posts, so you can go and buy these cards if you want. Once again, you know what I always say, shop small, shop local first. Please support mom and pop businesses. Please support Black-owned businesses, brown-owned businesses, Indigenous-owned businesses, trans-owned, gay-owned businesses. And if you can't shop local, if you ain't got nothing local, or if the local people suck, then, you know, see if, oh, you know, there are a lot of little shops that like are around the country or around places that do ship. So please support your local and your small shops. And then if you need to do what you have to do, if you got to get it off Amazon, you got to do what you got to do. You see it in Walmart, because every once in a while I see some really good cards in really random places. I'm like, what? Do what you got to do, but do what you got. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Do what you gotta do. All right, so this has been, we're doing what we gotta do, guys. That's what we're gonna do. We're doing what we got to do. I am gonna open this box right here. There's already 2 affirmations that have fallen out. I have a feeling the affirmation box is gonna match the energy of this here reading, because when I say grab your comfort items, I mean it. This one is coming for us. It's Lunar New Year, so it's appropriate. Grab your beverages, please. You know, I am your favorite motivational dominatrix. I mean it. This is a spanking. I'm a professional at this. I do this. Aftercare is a thing. And also taking care of yourself during these experiences are a thing. So when you're getting therapy, when you're catching a healing, get your beverages, drink your water, grab your snacks, you know. Everybody brace yourself. Yeah. This is a ride, honey. So your instructions are keep all hands and feet inside this ride at all times. I wouldn't want you to lose a limb. This is going to be the opposite of quick and dirty. It's gonna be dirty and it's gonna be spiritual, but it ain't gonna be quick. But we going fast. We going fast though. We gonna go fast. I got my tea, still hot. I like it. This tea about to be piping hot, so it's appropriate. Let me check in with this chat. Lady Small said I have a blanket and a cat. I love that combination. I love that combination. I love that combination. Alrighty then. Let me go back a little bit up. Scrolling up. Good morning to everyone. Hello, hello. Rosie says, oh no, grabs rock friends. I love it. I love it. The star cloak is life. Yes, honey. And it glows in the dark, okay? Do you understand how my inner child just be having I just be having dance parties, you know? Like it's warm too, so I gotta be naked up under here, otherwise I die. But I got me in the mirror like don't, I be having raves. Oh, it lights my inner child on fire. One of you got this from me for my wish list. I had this on my wish list, which is always in the description. But this came in the mail and I lost my mind. So thank you to whoever got it for me. Yes. Thank you, thank you. What is it? Calypso1 said that. Thank you, thank you. Naomi, thank you for your super chat, baby. That $1.99. You are a sight for sore eyes. It is good to have you back in the chat, honey. It is good to have you back in the chat. So many good OGs. So many good OGs. Happy Lunar New Year to you too, Katie Lynn. Katie Lynn said, don't make it sound appealing. That box. All right. Peace said, good morning, community. Good morning to you too. Oh my goodness, Raw Flow. Take care of yourself, baby. You said, luckily, I'm already in the ER. First off, I love your morbid humor. You already got people to take care of you. And secondly, I'm sending you so much healing love, my love. Fire said a beat up box. Yeah, it's a beat up box. It's a beat up box. Alrighty then. Yes, we are all sending so much good love to Raw Flow. Samantha, good morning. I'm so glad you made it. Varia, good morning. Thimper said, safe word is star. Ashley said, safe word is snuggle. I love all the safe words. You know, Spirit don't care about our safe words, but you know, I do because I believe in ethics. Spirit's like, you're going to get what you get and you can take it. And I don't always agree with that, but I always can take it in the end, but I don't agree. The apologetic said, Starry Snuggles. I love that. I love that. All right, good people. Well, I've given you long enough. You prepared yourself. The Cash App, we're going to pass that collection plate. The Cash App is LadySpeech. Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for this labor, my loves. This is going to be a doozy. I pulled all these cards and I was like, you really... And like all of them are pretty, you know, they're chill. This is just a spanking that builds on itself. Like it starts out, you're like, I can take it. And then it just builds and you're like, no. It just slowly heats up and boils you from the inside. So we're going to begin with affirmations. Let's come in softly. And then when you understand the reading, then the affirmation still... Here we go. Anyway, no more stalling. Repeat after me. I deserve good in my life. Repeat after me. I deserve good in my life. I deserve good in my life. Repeat after me. I deserve good in my life. I deserve good in my life. That's going to be hard for some of you because you might have just got done being a crappy individual. You still deserve good in your life. Even when you've made mistakes, you still deserve good in your life. Even when you have things to apologize for, you still deserve good in your life, and you don't need to qualify it. That's going to be a hard thing for some of you because it's been ingrained because of abandonment issues, because of abuse issues, that you need to earn the right to deserve good, and you don't. You were born. You deserve good in your life. Repeat after me and say it with your chest. I deserve good in my life. 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 Now put that in your juice box and suck it. Put it in your juice box and sip it, baby. Put it in your notebook and repeat it, okay? Yeah. Affirmation box. You're so main character energy. Why do you have to do this? Shots fired. Someone said in the comments, you're right. We're coming in hot. I told you. All right, this is a quote by Ella Barker, and this is, give light and people will find the way. You know what? This makes me think of this. Make it your mission not to save anybody. I don't come on here trying to save y'all. It is so lovely that y'all receive medicine from this. I come on here to offer medicine, first and foremost to myself. Y'all think I'm not getting dragged? You think I'm not getting spanked? I get dragged. I get spanked in these readings as well. I come here to offer medicine to myself. I come here to save myself, and I do it publicly. And the medicine I make for myself happens to be medicine for other people too. And that's the trick. When you do not set out to save everybody, anybody, but yourself, you will end up making medicine for others. That is the perfect medicine for who it needs to be for. Save yourself. Now this supports that. When you are just a light, be a light for yourself. Be a light. Be the moon. Be the moon and illuminate. Illuminate. People will find a way. Give light and people will find the way. Repeat after me. Give light and people will find the way. 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 Yeah, we coming in hot. I can already tell the channeling's about to be strong. It's always strong, but whoop! Let's see if my lip gloss will hold up all day. All right, y'all. You ready? You ready? The Knight of Pentacles. Reverse. Let go of your perfectionism. Let go of your perfectionism. It's time to get to work. Discipline is going to be required to get where you need to go. Discipline. Discipline is going to be required to get to where you need to go. And you don't need to work in the capitalistic way, but you need to work in the way of nature. Nature is disciplined with how nature gets things done, and you need to match that energy. And you know, the thing about nature is it knows when to rest. It knows when to chill. So it's not about overwork. It's not about overwork. It's not about overwork. It's not about overwork. It's about balance, but it's about working hard, letting go of your perfectionism. How many beautiful accidents out there in Mother Nature caused evolution? I'll answer you, every single one of them. Let go of your perfectionism. Yeah, I told y'all we were coming in hot. Go ahead and sit down. Welcome to the spanking. Let go of the perfectionism. And discipline is the name of the game. You gotta know, and you gotta do it in your way and what works for you. Okay, a lot of y'all suck at discipline because you are imitating, cis het white norms of discipline. Let me tell you something. I am newer spicy, newer diverse as all get out, baby. The way the 9-to-5 world, I can't work that way, so I've accepted that. I submitted to that, and I figured it out for me. And I keep figuring it out. And I keep figuring out schedules and things and consistency and those things that work for me. It's not about working in the white man's way. It's not about working in capitalistic ways. It's about working in the ways that work for me and then being dedicated and disciplined in that. A lot of you are sucking at discipline because there's some things you're molding yourself into a discipline that doesn't fit you. There's a discipline that fits you. Consistency is key. You have to be disciplined if you want to make these dreams come true. If you want to get done what needs to get done, there ain't no more excuses, my love. You're either gonna do it or you're not. And be honest about why you're not doing it. Because if you are honest about it, oftentimes that'll get you to get to a point where you can get it done. You're either gonna do no excuses, no excuses. List the reasons why you ain't getting it done. Are you scared? Are you lazy? Get it done. And quit with your perfectionism. I was talking to somebody the other day. They came into the store and they were like, I'm just a new beginner in magic. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up. And I was like, newsflash, you are. And she was like, I was like, so don't let that scare you. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna have some big ass fuck ups too, honey. Like, nobody who gets to expertise in anything gets there without having the huge, big mistakes. Little mistakes, big mistakes. It's a process. You cannot be honest about why you ain't moving forward. Be honest. And let me tell you something. I don't come from this toxic positivity perspective. As someone who sits in a bunch of marginalizations, I very much understand. I very much understand systematic racism, systematic transphobia, homophobia, fat phobia. I understand the systematic things at work that are in power to keep people down and things that are at the intersections of stopping people. We acknowledge those things. Now, outside of that, there are some things you need to be getting done. In regards, some of you, this is spirits coming at you in regards to your health. Whatever that means for you. For some of you, this spirit is coming at you from your education. Whatever that means to you. It could mean formal universities. It could mean dropping out of school. It could mean reading a bunch of books. Different ways to get an education. Be going back to trade school. It could mean a lot of things. Get it done though. No more excuses. Some of you, you needed to end a relationship a long time ago. And you didn't. And so you need to now, before the universe ends it for you in a dramatic way. Get it done. You either getting it done or not, okay? You either asking for help or not. Some of you, this is about the fact that you gotta take the step to get yourself up out the dark. Acknowledge what the hell is going on and ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for help. First and foremost, ask for help from the spirits. If you are sitting up in here in this reading, you believe in something, you better go into a dark room. Do you think that's how this started for me? I was raised Jehovah Witness, honey. I was raised Jehovah Witness, always connected to my gifts because I was forced to be because of the abuse and things I had suffered, the amount of times I'd been left alone and things that had happened to me. But the bulk of my religious training growing up was Jehovah Witness. Once I got to learn how to read, I started reading occult things and dabbling into that stuff when they was trusting me at the library and wasn't looking at what I was checking out. Hunty. Because I was that kid who was checking out 8, 9, 10, 11 teen books. I was reading all of them. They wasn't looking at all of them. I definitely was like, oh, I got some Garfield and Friends and some comic books. And I also was reading when I was reading. But Jehovah Witnesses, all the point is, this started for me going into a dark room and being like, look, Creator, number one, my family is abusive and I need to leave that. And number two, I believe in you and I need some help. I need help. I need to leave this family and I have nothing. I need help. And here we are now. Fast forward some years later. No excuses, get it done. Let go of the perfectionism, and it's about discipline. Again, doing a discipline and starting slow. You ain't got to do everything at once. Start slow. This gym journey started quite a bit ago. And it started with me just being like, just get used to going to the gym. And I literally just gave myself a year of no pressure. No physical goals, no nothing. Here's the goal. Here's the amount of time. This is the amount of time you want to make it to the gym. I oftentimes didn't meet that goal. Every once in a while I would meet that goal. But I wouldn't even, it was a goal. The main goal was get used to going to the gym. Fast forward that original goal of going 3-4 times a week. I am finally hitting that and doing what I got to do. But it's baby steps, honey. Get it done, and do what works for you. You ain't got to over pressure yourself in this. You ain't got to hold yourself. And when I say get it done, this doesn't mean hold yourself to someone else's standards. Doesn't mean a lot of us are disabled out here in these streets. A lot of us have illness, mental illness. This doesn't mean you hold yourself to some heteronormative, some ableist way of thinking and doing. No. But what you do have the ability to do, get it done. What you are procrastinating, get it done. Because these dreams ain't going to make themselves come true. I'll tell you that. These dreams ain't gonna make themselves come true. These things. Let's go, okay? Let's go. Let's handle it. Get some help. If you know you struggling right now, call out for help from your spiritual team and call out to your physical support system. It's about village. If you don't have no village, well then that's a part of your bucket list is to become a good village member and seek out other village members because we gotta be there for each other, okay? We got the moon and it's reversed. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. There's going to be some eye-opening experiences. There's going to be some knowledge dropped on you. There's going to be some windows opening, some doors opening. Okay. There's going to be a lot of clarity coming through. All right. Things are going to be illuminated. This is the Lunar New Year. Okay. Happy Lunar New Year to you. Okay. All right. So some clarity is coming. This is also a reminder to be the light. All right. To be the light. All right. Now, on the flip side of things, conflict is going to be there too. Conflict is going to be there too. Challenge is coming your way. Now, some challenges just there because it's there. Some challenges there to build your character. Sometimes some challenges there to test whether or not you're done with things from your past and you truly ready to move on. There are going to be some challenges. You're going to need to look alive. You're going to need to illuminate, bring some light to the shadow spaces so that you can see clearly some things. Not everybody moving around you means you well. I acknowledge that when I do these readings. Honey, I'm not blind, I'm not stupid. I put out good medicine. But when you have the audacity to be yourself and live free, not everybody likes that. And some people will make it their problem. And give it all their time and attention and energy, which I don't understand. I like to feed things in my life that feed me, but that's just me. Anyway, you do what you gotta do to take care of you. You protect yourself. You get up on those, you stay up on your protection rituals. You stay up on your protection work. You stay up on your spiritual baths, okay? You stay up on that, you protect yourself out here in these streets, okay? Nobody's okay. Nobody's okay. Those of us who are doing the best in that are acknowledging that we're not okay and we're doing what we can to pour into ourselves, into our healing. But we are living up under abnormal circumstances. The way this society has us operating is absolutely abnormal. We don't have the village. Everybody is out here unsupported. The way we have to dang near kill ourselves to make a living in order to live. That's backwards. We call this civilization when a lot of the ways that our ancestors were living were more humane and civilized than how we are right now. People are traumatized, honey. People are traumatized. Even if you think you're okay, you are a product of hundreds of people who have come before you. You like to think that your ancestors, your grandma, whatever, it's your great, 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 great grandfather. Yeah, you come from a lineage of messed up individuals. So the ancestral trauma, nobody's okay. Like I said, those of us who do you want to do the best you can? Well, then you need to acknowledge that. Acknowledge the truth of that. And then start putting in the work. Start putting in the work. Do what you got to do to heal yourself. Like I said earlier, don't focus on saving the world, save yourself. When you pour medicine and make medicine for yourself, you'll end up making it for other people around you. And you'll make the perfect medicine for the perfect people. You out here trying to save other people because you don't want to focus on your BS. I didn't lie when I said Spirit was coming for you today. And also that affirmation box. What was the affirmation we just said? Be the light. And here we got the moon. Affirmation box, main character energy. How we doing? I told you we was coming in hot. Told you we was coming in hot. Told you we was coming in hot. This spiritual spanking is not letting up. And I'm going to tell you, my little head is on fire. The channeling that's happening, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Let me check in with these comments. Thank you so much, Trina, for your grateful for you. Thank you for your super chat, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Peace, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Amanda, for your super chat. I appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome. Who is this? This is Bass Blue Panior. Welcome to the Sugar Honey Dumpling crew. I love all my Sugar Honey Dumplings. All right. All right. Janine said, my mom texted me last night and said I will never prosper, so believing I deserve good is something I need to hear today. Let me tell you something, Janine. And I hope I said your name right. Let me tell you this, and to whoever else who needs this too, first and foremost, and to anybody whose parent ever dare tell you some stuff like that, first off, let me tell you something. Don't believe it. You are worthy of everything that is divine simply because you exist, and that is some sick thing to say to your child. And as someone who has been told some sick things by their so-called parental units, I understand. Number two, if you got to cut people off, limit contact, go no contact, you do what you got to do. If you are in a situation where you need them for survival, put up them energetic boundaries because you don't deserve that treatment. You are worthy of all that is good. You deserve all that is good simply because you exist. That's not motherly energy, and you don't deserve that treatment. And I pray you receive the love from Mother Earth and you receive the love from the motherly spirits. I pray you open yourself up to that. You deserve to prosper. You deserve all that is good. Know that. Know that. Know that. Okay? Know that. All righty then. Ashley said, well, I'm crying. Yeah, we're going there. Ashley Carter said, I created my first video for a new website, posted it to Instagram just as a notification for today's meetup spiritual reading came up. Let go of perfectionism. That's right, baby. That is right. That is right. Heavenly Carter said, I've been slacking so hard on my school, and I honestly have been just lazy. It sucks because I'm doing what I like. It's okay. And here's the thing. Get up and get things done, but don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge why what happened. Acknowledge why you let things go. You don't need to beat yourself up. I'm doing that enough for you. You don't need to. If you like that, come to Sunday service. I got you. You don't need to beat yourself up though. Don't do it. Just acknowledge the problem. Acknowledge what happened, why you slipped, and then just get back to it. Discipline is the name of the game. You got this. Ooh, you got this. You got this. Trina said, just logged in and spirit swung on me. It be like that with these readings. You walk in the room like, hey, and spirit just be like, pow! Lay you right out at the door. You're like, I just came to party. I just came to party. Starry Snuggles. They apologetic. It's okay to cry. Yeah, we getting it today, y'all. We are getting it today. We are getting it today. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Janine said, y'all just don't know how hard I'm crying. I'm feeling every single hug. Exactly. This comment section is immaculate. The way y'all just stack on top of each other and just love on each other is, look at it. Look at you. Look at all that love. That is right. Y'all are amazing. You know what I'm saying? We are amazing together, and I appreciate all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, good energy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We got this, y'all. Let's get into some affirmations. What you gonna do now, affirmation box? What you gonna say now, affirmation box? How you gonna check us now, affirmation box? What you got up your sleeve now? All right, this one comes often. This is a quote by the illustrious Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe. And their pronouns are they, them. And she, I believe she, her. Definitely they, them. Janelle Monáe. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. Repeat after me. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. And let me be a living testimony that it does make people uncomfortable. Y'all saw it last week in the comments, me being me and that troll who came up in here, which doesn't happen often. But like, I have real life experience. I've literally been performing. I've walked down the street. I've had people have visceral and very strong reactions just to me living my life and loving myself. So I am here to tell you that it is gonna make people uncomfortable. Do it anyway. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. Repeat after me. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. Even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. You know, I say this often and I'm going to continue to say it often. Part of what I do as a healer, as a shaman, as a working witch who's been in the game for over 20 years, is being a death doula. And I always mention the 5 regrets before dying, and that's a document, that's a book, that's all kind of things that you should read. It's 5 simple bullet points. But one of the biggest ones, and when you talk to older people, the biggest regrets is that they did not let themselves be the full out person that they wanted. They didn't let themselves be free. They didn't let themselves experience joy. They conformed. One day you will be confined. One day you will be near death. One day you won't be able to do all these things to the degree that you can do them where you're at. Be you. And oftentimes living that life will give you more freedom towards the end. Love yourself and do you, babe. Love yourself, and it's gonna make someone uncomfortable. It's gonna make people uncomfortable. Do it anyway, okay? This is something that I want everybody to repeat after me, whether you are or not. Repeat after me. Brown is beautiful. 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 And we talking about the people, honey. Brown is beautiful. All the people who are brown. Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Let's do another affirmation. Totally flipping off the affirmation box right now. Repeat after me. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. Katie said, I said, don't provoke it. Affirmation box provokes itself. I no longer have to do anything. I am really going to do a video about this because this is uncanny, and like it's going to be a lesson in magic. If you really listen to the story, if you want to bring something to life, it's going to be a lesson into what you pour into something really does, like that creation magic, because it's ridiculous and it talks crap. Anyway, repeat after me. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go. Farah said, affirmation box will provoke you into provoking it. That's dead ass exactly what it does. It's a whole bully. The affirmation box is a spiritual bully. It's a whole spiritual bully out here in these streets. I'm done. These are real tears. You are so unnecessary, affirmation box. This is unnecessary. I don't even know why I included you in the reading. Anyway, I let go of my need to be right and whatever. Jesus Christ. icons knows that affirmation box says, I got something for you. For real. I don't even know what goes on. Let me try to fight all the time. All the time. You are the rowdiest thing in my life. No, who said the Suge Knight? Whitney said it's the spiritual Suge Knight. It be hanging us out the window like, you better love yourself. You better love yourself. A man that Jenny said the box is literally a hug and a slap. Oh, God. See, the power in naming things. I started saying spiritual spanking, and the affirmation box was like, a word? That's what we're doing. Lord. I need to drink some water. This is not water, this is my tea. That was hilarious. Oh my God. Here we go. Let's continue with the cards. And we're moving into the Angels and Ancestors deck. We're gonna begin. I know I pulled the second card by accident, but we're doing the first card first. This is the Snake. Shed old skin. You ain't that person. You're not that girl. You're not that dude no more. Whatever that means. You're not that person anymore. You're not that individual anymore. So you need to shed it. You need to shed. The snake in many cultures has always been recognized as a thing of transformation because that's what it brings. Complete and full transformation. We think about the snake skin. When the snake molts, it sheds everything from the head, from the nose to the bottom. Everything goes. One of the most valuable things as a conjurer, as a worker, for me to find or to be given or to see is snake skin whole. When I can come across a whole snake skin, there's so much I can do with that magic. Now, snake skin in general is valuable, and there's a lot of things that we can do with it. But a whole one? Amazing. The power of transformation is here. This is the Lunar New Year. Spirit is telling you, you better stop acting like you was. You've been sleeping on yourself. And a lot of you are too focused on the fact that no one can see my greatness. Baby, you can't see your greatness. If you... F everybody else seeing your greatness. You see your greatness first. It's time to step into your power. A lot of this transformation isn't being done because you waiting on other people. You got to do it yourself. This is a lone walk, honey. There will be village, there will be people at the end, and village is important. But these moments where you're being called in a transformation, that's a solitary thing, player. That's a you thing. That's a you and creator. That's a you and ancestors. That's a you and the angels thing. And you were being called into that. You were being called to shed old skin. Who you were, say goodbye to them. Okay, yet it gets another opportunity to provide a eulogy to yourself. Write a eulogy to the old person. And honey, you might have to do this a couple times in your lifetime. I actually would suggest this is a mark of growth. When you come upon these moments when you just don't fit your old life, and this is not about having a midlife crisis. This is about the fact that you have truly grown past some things. There's a moment where you just look at old friends and you're like, you know what? I've truly just grown past this. There's nothing wrong with you. Or there might be something wrong with you. But what we got going on, if we're not growing in it, we're not evolving together. So I have to grow past you. It's time. Shed old skin. Even like who you were 6 months ago. who you were 6 months ago. Sometimes we pursue our growth and we grow in these really great, expansive, ways and spaces in small amounts of time. Life is not a one and done. We are evolving complicated houseplants, basically, that need to be pruned, that need to be, fertilized. All these things we need to be developed. We are always in a state of growth and shedding. So it's just yet again that time to say goodbye. And give yourself permission to step into your power. Give yourself permission to fall even deeper into the essence of self. And yeah, there's going to be some people who say, you've changed. And the answer is, exactly. Magic Garden. Unlock the magic within. Repeat after me. If you want to shed your skin. No, that's not what I want to say. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. There it is. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. There is something inside you that wants to get out so bad. It is a light, a source of light. It's a source of heat. It's a source of warmth and magic. It's a source of fertility and creativity. It's a source of joy. It's a source of creativity. It's magic. It's your magic. And it wants to come out and play. It's got so many good things to do with you on this planet. But you are not letting it because you are in a prison. You are in a prison. And this is what's going to unlock it. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. If you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed your skin. It's going to get good. It's going to be a bit scary. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're not going to get to the next level unless you say goodbye to your old self. And I know the old things are comforting. That's done now. It's okay. You're not that person. You're not that girl. You're not that dude. You're not them anymore. Say thank you to who you used to be. They served a purpose. Good, bad, ugly, or in between. They served a purpose. Now it's time for you to walk deeper in your purpose. Repeat after me. I'm not them anymore. I'm not them anymore. I'm not them anymore. I'm not them anymore. I give myself permission to grow. Say that. I give myself permission to grow. I give myself permission to grow. I give myself permission to go. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to unlearn. 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 Let me check in with these comments. Cash App, LadySpeech. Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa @gmail.com. Always feel free to show financial appreciation for this labor, honey. Lady Small says, I love the deck. It is so loud. Yes, it is. The Angels and Ancestors deck is loud. Yes, 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 yes. Katie said, of course, always room for improvement. I am a masterpiece in progress, and the process is messy and beautiful. That's right, baby. We are stunning works of art, and we are hot messes, and we are that at the same time. We are at the same time. We are that at the same time. You don't see your greatness. A lot of us are blind, and this world would keep you blind. When you don't see your greatness, you are so much more easily manipulated. Kira 3542 said, yeah, the snake has a lot of sexual energy. Yeah, when we think about the Kundalini and how the Kundalini is described as this coiling snake, you know. Snake medicine is it's a beautiful medicine. It's a beautiful thing. Alrighty then, good people. Let us pull from the affirmation box. Repeat after me. I am now discovering new strengths in myself. 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 All right, good people, good people. This affirmation says, I state my needs clearly and honestly. Repeat after me. I state my needs clearly and honestly. 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 You know what makes me think of? This makes me think of a lot of times when we are manifesting relationships. We oftentimes we name what we want in a partner. But a lot of people don't sit down and actually list their needs as they need to be met from a partner. We focus in on what that person needs to be and not on what we are, not only what are we offering to the table. Oh, Frank G, you are an OG. You brought up the OG name, Mama Machete. Yes, it is good to see you, Frank G. It is good to see you. It is good to see you. Mama Machete's coming back, y'all. Some of you know her, and some of you don't. You will all get to know her very soon. But in regards to relationships, in relation to that last affirmation, what do you need? What do you need mentally? You know, as we are forming friendships, as we are forming romantic relationships, it's really important to understand where you are at mentally so that you can name those things to your partner, to your friends. Do you suffer with mental illness? Do you have schizophrenia? Do you suffer with depression? Are you bipolar? Are you borderline personality? I have friends on all kinds of different spectrums of neurospiciness, and we need different things from each other. And you know what? My smoothest relationships happen to be with other folks who are neurospicy, and those of us who are understanding of how to ask for our needs. And a lot of our neurospiciness causes us to be very direct and say those things. So being able to ask for what you need, know what you need, is going to be important. To know what you need to mentally. How do you need to be cared for? What are your needs in regards to how do you need to be loved? You know what I'm saying? Oh my Lord. I started mentioning love and yes, yes, yes. And I blocked them, but we'll see. If they get more, I'll add another mod. I don't know if my mod Moon Pumpkin is one of my mods. I don't think they're in there in here today. But Raw Flow Energy, I know that you've offered. If they keep going, I'm gonna put you on that duty as well. All right. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We all gonna be on it. We all gonna be on it. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, ask for your needs, you know, identify what you need, and it's okay if you have to sit with that. And there's we need Lord. Affirmation box, you do not have to be so unnecessary. Here we go again. I was in the middle of talking about this. And the affirmation box was like, yeah, hold my beer. This affirmation says, it's not overacting to ask for what you want or need. It's not overreacting to ask for what you want and need. It's not overreacting to ask for what you want and need. It's not overreacting to ask for what you want or need. It's not overreacting to ask for what you want or need. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh God. I can't even. When I pass away, y'all better find this box and bury it too. That's all I have to say. I don't want this box out in the world unsupervised. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not. The affirmation box. You better ask what I can't even. You better ask for what you need. That's all I gotta say. You better ask for what you need. It's human to ask for what you need. Katie said, appoint a successor. Burial may not be enough. For real. I don't even know what's going on with the box. Rebel said that box is straight up Kimbo's lies. For real? Oh God. Ask for what you want and need, y'all. I guess we all really needed to hear that this week. We all really needed that pounded in our skulls this week. So sit with that. Maybe for some of you to get prepared for this week, you need to ask yourself, what do I need mentally? What do I need physically? What do I need emotionally? What do I need spiritually? Really checking in with all the four bodies, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, asking yourself what you need from you, asking your inner child what you need from you, asking yourself what you're going to need from other people around you, okay? It's village, and we got to get used to being village. We got to get used to being there for each other, and we got to get used to people being there for us. We have to get used to being vulnerable enough to communicate. And if you cannot communicate your needs, it's probably because you've been abused into that. So that's where you start. You start with the healing of that so that you can eventually get to have the capability of trusting good people, because you're going to pull some good people into your life, but you got to be able to trust them, to lean on them, okay? Yeah. All right, affirmation. I'm not even. Was that 2 affirmations? I hope it was. Was it? I don't even know. I'm almost traumatized in a good way. I need a drink. What were we just talking about? Shedding skin. I don't know. Here we go, y'all. I'll never be the same person again, yet that is okay. We were just talking about this. About this. Spanking Sunday. I'll never be the same person again, yet that is okay. I'll never be the same person again. That is okay. I'll never be the same person again. That is okay. I'll never be the same person again. That is okay. I'll never be the same person again. Welcome to the Speak and Spank. That is okay. I'll never be the same person again. That is okay. You know, I appreciate that the affirmation box is like the best co-host and like the best like hype man. I can't even. I'm done. Like literally legit listening to our conversation and being like, oh, I got something for that. I got something for that too. I got something for that. I got something for that too. And the crazy thing is I'm the one who puts the affirmations in. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. We know it lives. It's a whole sentient thing. It's a person. It's got a last name too. I'm gonna share all of that when I make the video. We're moving on to the messages from our animal guides deck. And we have the seagull. Now is the time for it's worse than Loving Me said it's worse than Alexa. It is completely worse than Alexa in the most spiritual way. Oh God. All right, the seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. It's time. It's time to look at the heartbreak. It's time to look at the pain. It's time to look at the hurt. It's time to look at it, review it, acknowledge it. It's time to make some room for it. This is part of the shadow work. And you ain't gonna be the best musician you can be if you ain't out here doing your shadow work. You can get to good places, but there will always be a space that you will not be able to access within yourself, because the only way to that space is by doing your shadow work. And part of shadow work, sometimes it's dealing with mental health stuff, sometimes it's dealing with trauma, sometimes it's dealing with deep emotions that we don't want to. They don't feel so good. It's time for some deep emotional healing. It's okay if a therapist, a psychiatrist is called in to help. It's okay if you have to talk it out many times with your support team. It's okay if you have to journal it out. It's okay if you have to sing it out. It's okay if you have to cook it out. It's okay if you have to exercise it out. It's okay if you have to, whatever coping mechanism you have to do out, as long as you're not out here in these streets hurting yourself unnecessarily. Do what you have to do to help yourself process. There's some unresolved things that folks need to pay attention to. And you don't need to judge yourself. You know, it takes a minute for me. Let me tell you, when it comes to relationships, if I have loved you, even if you've wronged me, there's a part of me that will always love you. Now, if you are so toxic, you know, that means there are lots of people I will love forever, but they will never be allowed in my life again because of the level of toxicity. But it takes me a while to let go of relationships. When finally the BS has hit the fan and it's very clear that this is a toxic situation, I can separate physically, but it takes me a while to separate my heart. My process for releasing a person is my process. And it takes a minute sometimes, especially because I love deep, I love long, and I don't have frivolous relationships. Once we in it for a minute. When I had to let a 20-year friendship go when I moved away from Colorado, that took over a year to process. And that process started before I left Colorado. We had separated before I left Colorado. And there was a part of that process when I was 6 months deep where I was still so angry and so mad and so hurt. Then I got angry at myself because I was so angry and so mad. But then I had to calm down and be like, you really did love her. That was your friend. That was your sister. So it's okay that you're still hurt, because that speaks to the depth of love you still have and had for her. Your process is going to be your process. Let it be your process. But have the process and let it go. Work the process. Your process is your process. This doesn't mean to wallow. Have your process. Do the deep healing work. I am so happy I did that work, because what has been opened up to me, what has returned to me, a relationship that I thought I was never going to reclaim again once it had passed or once it had fizzled out. I just thought I wasn't going to, and it has come back to me. The relationships in my life have gotten sweeter and bolder because I was able to do that deep emotional healing work. The sun does come out again. It's time to get your heal on. It's time to address that deep emotional healing. It's time to process, my loves. It's time to process. Next up, we have the spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So 2 parts. Trust the creative spark that you're feeling. For some of us, this is going to be writing. For some of us, and whether or not this writing piece All of you are participating in social media. So write your truth. I am old enough to have watched this thing, watch social media, watch internet come into being. And it's a very interesting thing. In the beginning, it was a lot of, because it was so new, transparency and realness. And then it quickly became a way to perpetuate high school politics and to keep up with the Joneses. Social media affords us an opportunity to write our story in our words as exactly as it is. The good, the bad, the ugly, and in between. Trust the creative spark you're feeling. So if you are a dancer, if you are a chef, if you express yourself through clothes, if you express yourself through organization, however you express yourself, express yourself. If you are a writer, write those poems. This is for me. If you write, I also write novels. I have all kinds of stuff. There's erotica I'm writing. There's all kinds of things. Write the things. Write the books. I actually, a really good friend, a really beautiful person in my life is writing a book, and they are encouraging me to. Well, actually, two people in my life are writing books, so excuse me. So it's encouraging me to get on my stuff. But trust the creative spark that you're feeling. Write your story, whether or not you are a writer, officially and all that good stuff. Write your story, write your truth on social media. If you're using social media, yes, use it for fun, do what you use it for, but write your truth, whatever that is. Make sure you keep a record of that, okay? All right, so trust that creative spark you're feeling and indulge it, and indulge it. All right, let's look into this affirmation box. Let's look into this affirmation box. Repeat after me. I am a constant state of progress. 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 All right. This is for my non-binary fam. This is a great opportunity to remind you that your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, favorite auntie, uncle, goddess, king. It's really apparent. King, goddess. I am gender fluid. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, he, king. All of them. I'm every gender. It's all in me. Also, there are times when I'm none of that. I'm none of that shit. There's times when it's none of that too. So I love myself. I love it. I love it. I'm also pansexual. Great. This is a lot of y'all know these things about me. But hey, if you didn't know, now you know. I don't want to surprise you one day. Surprise! Anyway, for my non-binary fam, repeat after me. My non-binary body is beautiful. 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 Because it is. All right, let's say another affirmation. This affirmation, it says, today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. Today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. Today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. Today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. Today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. Today I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. All right, let me check in with the comments. Lady Small said, you have inspired me to delve into my feelings on gender for myself. Thank you. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad. Thank you. It's a fun journey. It's such a fun journey. And the more that I find out about our indigenous ancestors collectively, but also just my own ancestors, the more that I see, and just Mother Nature herself. I just came across, I saved it on my Facebook, this article that was talking about this mushroom that has like 28,000 genders. A mushroom. I was. So when humans be tripping on gender, I'm like, Mother Nature will show you the way. She will show you the way. Mother Nature will show you the way. So I am so happy. I am so happy you are exploring yourself. Rosie says waves in gender chaotic. Pansexual. Hi, friend. Ashley said, hey. Pans in the building. Pans in the building. Katie said, "Do you have any good resources for learning about gender fluidity?" Yeah, I have to think about it though. I have like some books and stuff, so I'll have to. I can put that in the comments at some point. Not this comments, but I'll put together some type of resource guide or list, and get that out to people. Mushroom Jesus, yes, exactly, exactly. Mother Nature will show you the way. Follow Mushroom Jesus. Follow Mushroom Jesus. uh, let's see. Amanda said, ouch, I've been ignoring the shadow work. It hurts. Yeah. Shadow work is deep, but it's integral, in my opinion, to being good in your magic. You know what I'm saying? Nicole said, go to therapy weekly. Yeah. Therapy works for a lot of us. Therapy doesn't work, and also therapy doesn't work if the people aren't culturally competent, and if they're not fitting your gender needs, But like there are a lot of ways, and explore therapy. Explore therapy, y'all. Explore it. If it works for you, it works for you. If it works for you, it works for you. All right, good people. Let us get into the last cards of the reading. I appreciate your participation today. Thank you so much. We are heading into the end of the month, which means we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program soon. So I am definitely going to hit you with a regular video by the end of this month to let you know what we're doing. I am adding more lives to the component. So a lot of you have asked for, you requested the coloring live. That is coming back. So yeah, there's just some things that I'm going to be interacting with you a little bit differently, and hopefully a lot more in the new year. And I'm going to break that down in a new video that is going to appear at the end of the month. It's also going to be talking about what the schedule is going to be, what the uploading schedule and all that good stuff. So I have needed to take a break, I wanted to actually go live a lot more, but I just been listening to my body. I've been listening to myself. December was a lot. Creating the content the way that I created it, that's a lot. A video a day is a lot. For like 20, I didn't do all of them. I did all 25, and then I did like 3 more videos after that, I think. So I needed the break, but I'm super excited to connect with you. The Patreon is up and running. So if you need some motivational dominatrix content, if you go to my community my community page, you will see it there, but it's also in my link tree. So I always in the descriptions, whether it is recorded video or live, there is going to be a link tree, and that has my official TikTok, my official Twitter, my official Facebook public page. It also has this official YouTube page, as well as the Patreon has been added, as well as my Amazon wish list. Okay, so you can go to the Patreon. That is motivational dominatrix centered. So really, you're gonna get some Monday videos that'll get you through the day, some affirmation videos. I'm just gonna be popping in on there, and just like tiny, you're gonna have LadySpeech in your pocket. All right. This has been the soft launch, so I've been pumping out content, but it hasn't been to what what you are going to be promised, because the heavy launch is February, which is in a couple of days. So that is what that is, good people. I appreciate your support. I love you all so much. Storytime with LadySpeech, adult storytime with LadySpeech is coming as well. That's right. That's right. We'll be going to be everything from definitely literary adultness. Literary smut is going to be read, but also like critical race theory. I'm going to be reading classics to you guys, a little bit of Shakespeare every now and again. I'm going to be reading some critical race theory stuff and a lot of magic stuff, actually. We're going to go and get into, I'm going to read some of my magic books. So it's literally story time in my murder robes. I have 2 of them. I want more. I'm going to have a beverage. And I'm going to be in my robe. I'm going to read to you in my sexy voice. It's going to be fun. Yeah, that link will be on the link tree too. All right. So that's going to be in March. March 1st is when that launches. All right. So yeah, all the good things are coming. Pay attention to the description box. Pay attention to that link tree because that is where everything is at. All right. Yes, Katie, thank you for reminding them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share where you want, baby. Share wherever you need to share. All right, let's do the last cards of the reading. The Hermit says, light attributes, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity. All right, so you need to seek some solitude. Go be by yourself. This does not mean you need to cut yourself off from the world, but we need alone time. We need time when we are quiet, and alone time isn't scrolling on your phone. In your thoughts. By yourself. You ain't talking to everybody. You ain't in anybody's business. You just you in it, all right? So have some alone time. This is where a lot of the shadow work happens, and this is why a lot of people can't be alone. There's a difference between being lonely and alone. If you are lonely every single time you are in a situation where you are by yourself, this speaks to a lack of like a feeling of being deficient without everyone else. When you are able to be alone, you are able to fill up the space not only inside of you but around you with your own presence. You are able to really and truly be with yourself. A lot of times people can't be with themselves because the shadow is blaring. Your problematicness is staring you right in the face and you refuse to look at it. Look at your problematic self. Look at the mentally ill self. Look at whatever the traumatized self. Look at those things. These are part of yourself that should not be demonized. These are parts of yourself that deserve and need care. They deserve and need care is all. The shadow work is not about shadow work is not about like demonizing that part of you or like cutting that part of you off. It's about dealing with that part of you, offering grace and mercy to that part of you, offering medicine to that part of you. And a lot of times this happens when we're alone. So this is not about isolation in a negative aspect of it, which the shadow attributes of this speaks to. The shadow attribute says withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So withdrawing because you think you're better than. Withdrawing from society because your fear is ruling you or you judge people so much. Withdrawing from society because like you are out of depression. Like, we got to check ourselves sometimes. Alone time is good. Too much alone time, bad for you. But alone time, measured and balanced, moderate amounts, is good. All right. We have the Gambler, last card of the reading. The light attributes are willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. This is going to be important. Follow your gut. Follow your instinct. Now, for some of you, you're going to have to engage in a process of understanding your instinct from ego. For some of you, you're going to have to engage in a process of like understanding and fortifying and reinvigorating and reigniting your intuition because you were gaslit out of it. You were abused out of it. Whatever, if you fall under that, do the work. Because your instinct, your intuition can help you navigate and will help you navigate through a lot. If you have to repair your relationship with your intuition and with your gut instinct, this is an invitation to do that. This is an invitation to sit. That's part of your shadow work that needs to happen. How were you disconnected? How were you separated from your intuition? How were you separated from those gut instincts? And how can you repair that? Because sometimes everything around you is going to be telling you, it's going to be gaslighting you. Sometimes the way that society has normalized gaslighting. This entire society gaslights us. The government gaslights us. Like, the government gaslights us. And someone asked, this is the Carolyn Myss deck. And again, I will put these in the description box so that you guys can look these up for yourself. But so gotta trust those instincts. The shadow attribute is relying on luck rather than hard work. Let me tell you something about luck. Some of the luckiest people I know also are people who walk towards it. They don't wait for it. Luck is something, and I'll tell you this, once I started walking towards luck and expecting luck to walk towards me, luck comes quicker and it comes on a more consistent basis. But it requires that you put in effort, not just like wishing for it, not just calling it to you, but putting it out there. If you want to be lucky in love, you're not going to be lucky in love if all you do is sit at your house. You want to be lucky with your money? You're not going to be lucky with your money if you don't explore options of investing, if you don't explore opportunities to make money, if you're not looking for those opportunities or looking or researching how you can create, you got to walk towards it. It takes a little bit of work, a little bit of work. You got to lean into it. Lean into it. So shadow work is relying too much. Some of it it's about understanding when you got to put in the work. There's a saying, what you are working towards, or what you are walking towards is walking towards you, or what you are wanting is wanting you back. Like, you got to put in that effort. You got to put in that energy. You got to push towards it if you want it to be pulled to you, okay? So that means doing a little bit of that work, all right? And not just relying on. There are people who, and this is also applies to magic and spell work too. Again, I have watched people do spell work for if you want to get a lover. Okay. So you do all the things, you gather all the everythings, but you literally don't put yourself out there. You don't put yourself out. Literally, you don't go put yourself out there. You don't hang out in the places where you would like to attract a lover. You don't pour into yourself and love on yourself. Like, you don't put the effort in. What good is doing all the spell work if you're not going to do it? If you're going to do I need a new job spell, but you're not out here putting out resumes, you're not out here filling out job applications, you could do all the magic in the world, but if you don't put that effort in, it's not coming back to you. I watch this shit all the time. Like, and I'd be like, I no wonder why that magic spell didn't work. So then people do this. Like, I will watch that. The love spell thing is what gets me, because like, if people would get out of their ego with love, like, that's why a lot of love spells don't work, because a lot of people ain't coming from a place of love. They're coming from a place of obsession and possession and ego. Like, if you really want to, I have gotten people together, but a lot of times part of the love work, when I'm doing love work with someone and you really trying to find the rest of the love of your life, I remember I helped a client of mine. It took us 2 years. When I divined on it, I was like, are you ready to spend 2 years? He was like, yeah, because I want my wife and my children. I was like, good, because the first year we're going to have to work on what a bastard you are. Like, I was like, the love gods ain't giving you what you want. You want a sustainable relationship with a woman who loves you and like wants to be with you. Cool. You are foul when it comes to women. So let's talk about it. And he was like, all right, yeah, let's talk about it. I got a lot to learn. We took that first year and talked about that. And secondly, that after he did a lot of recovery, I was like, now let's move you into your magic. If you want love, you simply need to be an agent of love. You need to be an agent for love. You need to be a god of love. So let's turn you up. Let's turn you up. In addition to that, we were examining his philosophies about love. We worked on that for a year. And he ethically was with a lover. The universe sent him the lovers that he needed to practice with and on. They both, and there was situations with all the lovers that they all knew that they had something to give, and it was beautiful and ethical and wonderful, and they parted ways. He married to this day. Our last few readings, I was like, I don't think there ain't nothing else to do. He was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty complete. Yep. 6 months later. And he periodically hits me up in my inbox with a picture of his kids. He got 2 kids, a boy and a girl, with exactly what he wanted, and a wife. He did that work, though. Now, on the flip side, he could definitely say I was lucky in love, and yeah, he was, because they are literally perfect for each other. It's exactly what he wanted. She's exactly what she called. They adore each other, but he had to put in that work, though. So you gotta put in that work. You gotta put in that work. Work, 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 work. All right, you guys. Let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. This was a good lunar year Sunday service. What y'all thinking? I thought it was good. This was quite the spanking. I told you it was coming in hot. I told you it was coming in hot. I told you it was coming in hot. Repeat after me. I attract abundance in all forms. 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 All right, this affirmation says, I am free to choose to live as I wish and give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and to give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and give priority to my desires. I am free to choose to live as I wish and give priority to my desires. Your life is your choice, babe. They would have you believe that you don't have a lot of choices, but you do. The biggest thing that you can choose to do is, number 1, choose yourself. Number 2, choose to heal. And commit to both of those for the rest of your life. It ain't that life is not going to be hard, but because life is going to life, but it does get better. It does get easier to manage when you are living a lifestyle of healing. Okay? It's going to be a good year, but you know what to do. What you got to do if you want to unlock the magic within, you got to shed that old skin. What you want to do if you want to unlock that magic within, you got to shed that old skin. You're going to have to be unafraid to step into your fullness. And you're going to need to do a bit of emotional healing. All of us have gotten our heart broken. We reserve that for just romantic love. People break your heart all the time. Society, our friends, our family break our heart all the time. So heal inside of that. All right, good people. This has been a doozy. I want you to take care of yourself. Drink your water. If you can, rest. If you have the ability, the privilege, if you can rest, please do that. You need to lay down, do all you got to do. Eat some food. When you have a deep, after ritual ceremony, after church, after a good sermon, it's always a good idea. After deep spiritual work, it's always a good idea to ground yourself, and eating food is the quickest way to do that, to go nourish yourself. Eat something that will pour some goodness into your body. Drink some water. Do your thing. Handle your business. And take care of yourself. Aftercare is important. I'm going to pass the collection plate one more time. Cash App is LadySpeech. Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Don't forget that to always check the description box. You're going to find the decks that I use listed there. You are going to find my payment, where you can officially pay me because there's scammers afoot. It's going to be listed there. My official links, I want you to remind you that I'm not on IG. Every single one of those accounts on IG is a scammer. Every single one of those accounts on IG is a scammer. You already know I'm going to be addressing it soon. But my link tree is in the description box, so it's a link to all my things. Yeah, and my latest classes, all of that, where you can find me, all of that. As of right now, you cannot book me for a reading unless you live in Ohio. I'm only giving face-to-face readings. Before, I took a break from giving readings digitally. And a big reason why I'm actually not offering readings digitally is because of all of these scammers, okay? So I will be back to giving digital readings in the next couple months. And again, it will only be via video. There will be no telephone readings. I want to remind you, I'm never in the DMs soliciting, in trying to get all of that, okay? I'm never the one to trying to get money or any of that. So those are scammers. All right, good people. With that being said, thank you so much for your support. I love you so deeply. I love you so much. I love you so dearly. Thank you so much for coming with me on these journeys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. You know, there are times when I do get shadow banned. I don't talk about that a lot, but there have been times when I've been shadow banned on this app. I've been shadow banned on Facebook. So your support is necessary. I'm going to continue to create and do what I got to do, no matter what the powers that be do, because the message is going to get out no matter what. But I appreciate your support. I appreciate y'all coming to look for the videos, for hitting the notification, for sharing my videos, for commenting on that videos, for watching the ads all the way through. All of that benefits me, and I appreciate you so deeply. So take care of yourselves. You know I love you, and I'm going to see you definitely next Sunday, and you'll be getting your regular videos back soon. So I will see you all so soon, and I love you much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy Sunday. Bye.